Alright, here we go. Just want to say, like, back in 2009 is when I started YouTube, just by putting up a video about honey mushrooms and foraging and, getting them in the forest. This pack right here I got from a little Asian market. It was only like $4, and I got all these cool mushrooms in here. These are the king oysters, which also have another name, and then there's a lot of these other ones. There's a ton of mushrooms in here. So what I'm going to do first is wash these all off in the colander. These look awesome. Oh my god, yes. That's a nice pack for $4 at a little Asian market. I think they grow them on their own. Hopefully I don't die, but the whole deal is I started my channel off by making a video on foraging for honey mushrooms out in the wild around here, and I just put that video up in 2009, and a couple months later I looked back at it and I had 3,000 views on it. So I was like, okay, let's keep making videos. I'm gonna rinse these mushrooms off right now. So it went on from there, and I just kept making random stuff, finding people out there, creating, and I'm an artist, so I just like to make stuff. And video is really cool, and I've been doing that since 2009. I've had a few different channels. This channel I started back in 2012, I think it was. And I had a few other channels, but my original channel is gone, and that was a certain name. So I'm just making this because kind of near the end here. I'll be making videos, but YouTube is not what it is, or like it was back long ago. And for the most part, I've been just a creative person that just did not, sign up for the monetization and all that. And since 2012, I've seen everything kind of going down the tubes for a lot of people. For monetization, they base their career off of it and stuff like that. And that's really not what I wanted to get into at all. I just wanted to share and make movies and learn how to use the programs and stuff to do that. And I fell into a lot of different crowds. Like, most of them aren't even here anymore. They're all gone. There's only just a few left, and it's not like it was back in the day. It's not like it was back in the day. So I want to do this onion up. And let those mushrooms, yeah. So nowadays, it's really interesting that the mushroom world of health and everything like that has really surpassed everything that I ever thought of, because a lot of people didn't even know. And at the same point in time, I was through the whole point in time of everything, I was studying myself and learning about the benefits of eating the good mushrooms, for health, and your immune system and all that kind of stuff. And now it's mainstream. So it's really fascinating that since 2009, my first little video I put up with my friend about honey mushrooms, which I never ate because they can have an effect on your stomach, and actually the ones we harvested that day were full of worms and stuff like that, so I never even ate them. So there we go, we got like a bunch of onions right there. So the other thing is I gotta eat this, gotta do something with this pork right here. Got these slices for sandwiches, and this is all got to be chopped up like that. And what we'll do is got that going on. So anyways, yeah, made my video on mushrooms. Here I am today. I'm gonna do another thing on mushrooms, and basically from here I'm gonna start. I love this pot right here. I'm gonna put this cover on. First I'm gonna put some olive oil in. Olive oil right there. We're almost, I'll put a little bit more in. We're almost gone on that. I'm gonna start this up, and I'm gonna do sear saute, and this goes for 20 minutes. I'm gonna start it. And I'm gonna get this ham in there so it like sautés and sears. But basically, YouTube's gone down the freaking hole. The only thing I'm gonna do on here anymore is when I feel like making a video, I'll make a video. I'm not pursuing their like, oh, you gotta make content, blah 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 blah. Because I did sign up for monetization. I did have my high point, and I'm back to the low point. And I feel sorry for the people that were making a lot of money on it, and now they don't. And basically, they invested their whole deal in it. I'm not there. It's just, still just doing. I can go back to the way it was because I never really signed up, in the beginning. I just put a video up, and it's been a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. There's been so many intriguing kind of like scenarios and scenes and all these different subjects, and I really do love YouTube for like learning how to do things and stuff like that. But here I am, I'm back to mushrooms. Just these little guys are really cool. We're gonna just melt these down into the pot. And I'm making a soup, basically. Homestead 420 used to say, why do you eat soup all the time? It's like, because it's medicinal, it's like, it's medicine. Now this mushroom right here is a little quirky. It's like, I don't know. Alright, so most of this is just these little ones. We got the Inaki. The Inaki is like very medicinal. So basically, yeah, it's been a journey, man. going through YouTube, being part of the whole system, stuff like that. And I've really enjoyed it. But recently, they have so many like restrictions and stuff like that. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. I'm just gonna put up what I want, and I'm not gonna look at any kind of like money kind of deal or whatever, because that's all bullshit to me. You need to make money on a labor deal, however, like normal. It's been kind of nice, like just a little bit here and there. You know, you get like $100, or I get $100 like once in a while. And they say not to talk about what you make. Well, YouTube does not pay what they used to pay at all, and you can see that with a lot of my people I'm subscribed to that are big channels. They are like pushing out the content. They're trying to do whatever they can to like get the likes and the hits and subscriptions and all this kind of bullshit. And they're kind of like mice running on one of those treadmill things. And I really don't want to be like that. So here I am. I'm just making another mushroom video. And we go over to the festivities over here. We got this going on. Let's get my lid out of here. That's where all the action is happening. That's the good stuff. So, putting it on sear mode, and let's let it cook up. So these are my favorite spices right here. I always like to put ground black pepper in. I've got ground turmeric. I've got paprika. I've got curry. Sometimes I put ginger in and stuff like that. But also I've got my little tray my little pan of garlic right here. Yeah, this is a cool little skillet. It'll do one egg really nice. But yeah, I'll use my garlic press and press that in. But I'm gonna let that sear for a little bit. It's got 18 minutes to go, and then I'm gonna put these in and go for a slow cook with my spices. So you can see that we're at like 400 degrees on this thing. Got some steam coming out. We got 14 minutes to go. I'm gonna let this go because it does a really good job. Take a little peek in here. That's awesome. Once that's done, we'll just settle down. This is my area of living space. I like to sleep on this couch, basically. And right now it's really cold outside. It's like 4, it might be 0, I think. That was squeaky. But everything is like really dead out there. No wind. That's the cool thing. I've taken up growing aloe. Aloe is really good for you. I actually restored this whole thing. I let it go to hell, just growing it, you know, but now I'm using it as a medicinal. And I've got a little tiny little grow light in here. And I saved this cactus because I had like a bunch of cactuses in here, and then the aloe just took over, and now it's really gonna take over. We got some onions going on here, and that's what's happening at that point. This is my project table. I'm working on a model helicopter of the I think it's AH-64 Apache helicopter. Just started this and collected a bunch of components like paint and glue and mixing trays and stuff like that. This actually does close once I get everything configured. And this is my fish. Fish, what are you doing in there? So I'm gonna use the fish water for the aloe plants and grow them really nice. So I think this has been long enough. This stuff's going wild in here. Everything's cooked very well. Not overly well, but you can see the onions and everything's like looking nice. Let that cool off. We're coming down into the slow range. I think I'm going to cancel the sear thing on the stove and put it into slow cook for 3 hours. And put pepper in there. Do some turmeric. Good dose of that. This is really good for your joints and stuff. And paprika. Love paprika. It's like such a mild, like, little enhancement there. And then the curry powder. I don't know if we're actually getting inside of the pan. It'd be nice to, okay, I got these spices done. Move these out of the way. Put this down a little bit. Zoom over here. No, we're part of the thing. Alright. Is that gonna get it? I don't think so. Here we go. Yeah. Alright. There's that. Mix this up. They say not to use metal in this, but I don't like that plastic stuff because it's really bad for you. I do want to get another bamboo spatula for future work. I'll put some garlic in there. garlic press. That's in. Let's stir that up. If you put the garlic in too soon, it's going to like cook too, like it's gonna burn and stuff like that. So you don't want that going on. So there's our base, and then I'm gonna pour soup in. Just these store-bought cans right here. Made my selection of like chicken noodle and a minestrone. We put chicken noodle in here. And then I have a Progresso minestrone soup. Use that. And then mix this up a little bit. And let it slow cook. We'll let it slow cook for like a few hours. So basically, I've watched YouTube go down the tubes, basically, for the last 12, 13, 14 years. I was going to quit back in 2012 when they changed over to the ABC group or company, whoever you guys are, or folks are, women, whatever you do. Because like right now, I could see where we were going to. It was like nothing's happening. It's just like all your your rules and regulations and all that kind of stuff. It's just way beyond what it was back in the day. Back in the day, it was a lot of fun. And I'll tell you, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And we all had a lot of fun as people, like communicating and talking with each other and stuff like that. And, whatever happened, ups and downs and people getting pissed or, happy to meet each other, whatever, however it goes, that's how human nature is. And what I see now is just totally like the regulations of YouTube suck. And I don't give a shit anymore. So everyone have a great one. I've made my mushroom soup, and I'll be making more videos, but I don't give a shit about what the fuck the channel people say or whatever YouTube regulates in that direction. It makes no sense to me, actually. And if you're listening YouTube, you might get a little hint about like where your shit's going. All right, so peace, people. Good to talk to everybody. It's been great. Have a good one.